Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Marie Waxel. An Alabama lawmaker wants to crack down on early release for inmate good behavior. This comes in the wake of the deadly shootout with police in the Shoals. That representative is now drafting a bill that would prevent inmates convicted of manslaughter from receiving good time served credit in prison.
WAAY 31's Matt Kroschel was the first TV reporter to post this story on WAAYTV.com today. And Matt, State Representative Lynn Greer told you he plans on filing the Sergeant Nick Reisner Act as soon as next week.
That's the plan. Our extensive reporting has already highlighted that if this law would have already been in place, Brian Lansing Martin would have been in prison October 1st, not out on early release when investigators say he shot Sergeant Reisner, Sheffield Police Lieutenant Max Dotson, and killed William Clare Muehlbach Jr. Now this representative wants to change state law and make it impossible for other inmates convicted of manslaughter to earn good time early release.
We send them to prison and give them so many years, and they get down there and they just turn them out. And that's what we got to stop. And that's what this particular bill would do. If you charge with manslaughter, convicted of manslaughter, there'd be no more good time.
Under the current code in Alabama, there are several exemptions for which an inmate cannot receive good time release already on the books. Those for convicted by Class A felonies, sentenced to death or life in prison, sentencing of more than 15 years, and anyone convicted of a sex crime involving a child. Greer's bill, if passed, would add the Class B felony of manslaughter to that list. Greer said he will likely pre-file the bill next month and expects to find a lot of Republican support. The legislature goes into regular session January 11th. In the studio, Matt Kroschel, WAAY 31 News.
Martin faces 3 counts of capital murder in Reisner's death and 1 capital murder charge for Muehlbach's death. Prosecutors plan to seek the death penalty in this case.